What is crackin', bowlers? Chris Beans here with Bowlers Rant, bringing you 3 new updates, which includes 1 from ROTO GRIP and 2 from 900 Global. Don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons and turn on those notifications. I do appreciate your support of the channel. All right, so it's been a wild week, all kinds of discussions of releases that are coming up. And of course, I heard some rumblings that something from the Storm brands were coming, but what I didn't expect was for them to drop it on a Friday evening. So let's check it out. Without further ado, check this out. We've got some new stuff here. We've got the Attention Star from ROTO GRIP. We've got the Harsh Reality and XPONENT Pearl from 900 Global. Asymmetric Pearl in the middle, asymmetric solid on the left, and symmetrical pearl on the right, and we're going to talk all about it. So what are we talking about here? Over to the interwebs, okay? So we're going right back. This is all public now. It's ready for you to consume. But we're going to get over here. So one new ball from ROTO GRIP. This is the one that has my attention, pun intended. And the reason for that is because I've been tracking the Attention series overseas for quite some time. Now, for some reason, it's here. And when I was covering some of this stuff, when it hit the USB-C approved ball list, I had no idea this was going to come here. So a complete fail on my part. Like if I had to bet 10 times out of 10, I would have said this is overseas, but it's not. And they talk about this, okay? So it has this momentous core, right? And has been exclusive to the international market. So now they're wrapping it with the AI core technology, and they're throwing it with eTrax Pearl, which is Pearl, which is really interesting because the other one, the Attention Black Pearl, a ball that I actually have reviewed before, was with the Hyper Response Pearl. So very, very interesting. Let's take a tour. Take the test drive. This pour looks fantastic, okay? And we're going to go right to the spec sheet, okay? This ball has the eTrax Pearl reactive cover stock and the momentous AV plus AI core, okay? That's a mouthful. The color berry, silver, and iron. I can't see any of that because it just looks like black and gray to me, but I'm colorblind. The finish is Reactigloss. And the numbers at 15 pounds, 2.48 RG with the .049 differential, .017 asymmetric differential. Okay, I talk about this all the time. 011 to 017 is versatility, where you can do a lot with this ball, okay? And when they talk about the reaction here, okay, that they're saying they're looking for the best overall response and change of direction down lane. Okay, and this was originally formulated for the RST X2. So if you liked the X2 cover, you're going to like this one. But I'm going to tell you right now, this core's motion is a little different than what you've seen before. It's a very late elliptical arc, and it's going to move into the back. Almost like a super symmetrical, right? It's 100% going to move in the back. Okay, now let's just take a look at this core. So here we are. This is the momentous AV plus AI core technology. I don't know what the AV stands for, but that's okay. All I know is it's got this AI outer core, it helps drive the RG down, and I know this thing's gonna, move in the back. So what are you going to use this for? This is not going to be a for game 1 ball unless you've got a ton of hand and you're on a medium condition. More than likely, this is something you're going to ball down from, something like a sanded asymmetric hybrid or a sanded asymmetric solid. Overall, looking sharp. Let's head right on over to 900 Global and talk about the Harsh Reality. Here's another one that I saw on the USB-C approved ball list. I had no idea this was going to come stateside. It looks like an overseas ball, but then again, sometimes, what do you know? So what do we got here? So the Reserve Blend 902 cover, right? This is for heavy conditions, and again, AI asymmetric core technology, right? So they got the AI outer core with the asymmetric core, right? So let's take a look at the specs. All right. So this ball has the Reserve Blend 902 solid reactive cover, disturbance asymmetric AI core, 2000 grit abalone, the color atomic graphite and black. Let me tell you, this color scheme is my favorite color scheme of all bowling balls. When you talk about red, some form of red or orange, black and yellow, I love this color. I love this color. Any manufacturer, even Swag could probably do this color and I would still like it, okay? I like these colors. The numbers at 15 pounds, 2.48 RG with a .054 differential to .019 asymmetric differential. So this ball translation is your sport ball. This is for heavy oil, and here it is. And remember, these numbers are a little different than the original reality, okay? So the RG is lower, and the differential's higher. So what does that mean? This means this thing's going to dig in the middle, and you're still going to have some movement in the back, but it's going to pick up where the original reality left off, and this is going to give you that traction with the carry, provided you're on favorable conditions and not, throwing a straight ball in the soup. But you should get favorable carry when you're using this, and you're not throwing it, to the desert. You need to basically, have a good shot. But if you're throwing a decent shot, you're going to see a favorable reaction from this ball on heavy oil conditions. All right. Last but not least, the XPONENT Pearl. First of all, I have no idea what this color scheme is, right? We're going to talk about this, but I mean, it looks like silver and black to me, but I'm guarantee you oh, there it is. Sky blue and black. Okay, I wasn't too off, but silver and blue, what do I know? All right, so they're saying XPONENT Pearl is expanding upon performance of the 700 series for a medium light oil option. Okay, Shrapnel 2.0 symmetrical core will give the bowler an early revving and controllable shape. And they're, I guess, pairing this with Reserve Blend 702 Pearl. So over to the spec sheet. All right, Reserve Blend 702 Pearl cover Shrapnel symmetrical core, so it is symmetrical. Reactive gloss, sky blue and black. The number's at 15 pounds, 2.48 RG with the .042 differential. So you're basically getting a ball, and if you come down here, they talk about some of this stuff here, how the original XPONENT was your quintessential benchmark reaction, okay? So with the RG numbers that don't exist across the three brands, they're saying the core gives you a good read on the lanes. So what they're really saying is that this shape is going to be very different than the Zen Gold label once the lane dries out. And the revving nature of the core will help balance out the clean nature of the cover. So very clean cover, very strong early core. You should get down there and have a very smooth, predictable arc and still get a lot of cleanliness when the lanes start to get a little toasty. So if you want a different look than the Zen Gold label, this sounds like it's going to be the ball. And here you can see the Shrapnel 2.0 symmetrical core, right? So that's going to be a good option you can ball down to. Ball down from, the XPONENT, or you're doing ball down from the Eternity Pi, or if you're really balling down and you like to jump more than an arrow, you'll be balling down from the Harsh Reality to give you a 1-2 punch. All right, back to the shelf appeal. My favorite part of this, right? And you know what? I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to make these a little bigger, right? Let's just play around a little bit. Okay. So how do I feel about this? Like, what's catching my attention? What's catching your attention, right? When I look at this, I'm going to tell you right now, I like the XPONENT the least, but these all look good. I'm not saying any of these look bad. I like the colors on the Harsh Reality better, more contrast. But if I'm being honest, this Attention Star takes the cake for me. It's effing fantastic. Shelf appeal, spot on. It's like a 9.5 out of 10. This is amazing. It looks like a Ferrari. You know what? I just remembered there was one thing I wanted to cover. I forgot, which was there's a flyer for this Attention Star. Let's go back. I've got to get all the details. Bang, bang, bang. Look at this. This is fantastic. I love this flyer. This is one of the best looking flyers I've ever seen. A lot of the good flyers like this are overseas, but now we got one here. Space suit not included. Defying the laws of Earth and space. ROTO GRIP. I'm 100% going to get this ball. I need it in my bag immediately. Okay, I'm going to stop drooling now. Back to the shelf appeal. So yeah, I'm going to definitely give it to the Attention Star, but the Harsh Reality is also looking pretty tough, and the XPONENT doesn't look bad at all. Woo! That was a lot of good information. So, as usual, universal release date for these balls will be in the video description. And if you want to learn more about these balls and where you can pick them up, I've got links in the video description where you can grab these on bowlersmart.com. There it is. Bowler's Rant has you covered, even on a Friday night before I go date night with my wife, which really just means Netflix and sushi because, you know what, we're tired and we worked all week. But it's not about what I feel. It's about what you guys feel. What do you think about these three? Do you like the Harsh Reality? Maybe you like the XPONENT Pearl, or are you like me and you like this one the best, the Attention Star? What do you think about these? And if you were to get one, what layout would you go with? As usual, drop me a comment, let me know. Let's continue the conversation. More updates are coming, and until then, bow well.